Hey everyone, back again with another Tomb Raider card game quest deck, and today we're going to be looking at the Into the Caves quest deck with exclusive Lara Croft variant card. So another 50 card quest deck with bonus 8 card booster pack. This is the second of two quest decks in the base set of the Tomb Raider collectible card game. I've already opened up the other one, so I'll put a link somewhere so you can find that video if you've not watched it already. But let's have a look at what this says about Into the Caves. So we've already read these top bits in the previous video. We'll say in Into the Caves, Lara will have to be at her gun blazing best to take on the sinister creatures in the caverns. But as always, she will have to keep her wits about her to conquer the caves and claim her prize. So by combining Into the Caves with other quest decks, blah blah blah, make it a Tomb Raider. Cool. So should be pretty cool. We'll see what kind of stuff we get in here. I'm excited to open the booster pack and get some new cards as well. So let's take the shrink wrap off and take a look. Okie dokie, very good condition these boxes. Obviously there's a couple of dings like on the corners and on the sides, but considering that they're coming on to 25 years old now, very impressed in how I was able to get these. It's such good quality. Also, I try really hard not to bend this. There we go. That's better. Okie dokie, so we've got the same sort of stuff inside. Looks like we've got different coloured dice, which is nice. So first we'll take the cards out. There is our 50 card deck with Lara Croft Spelunker on the front. I'll have a look at that probably last of all. We have the various bits of paperwork in there. And we also have 2 red dice and then a little red Lara Croft. So in the previous one we had black dice and a yellow Lara Croft. So nice, at least we get some different ones. Amongst our various paperwork, we have the instruction manual. I assume this is the same as the other one, but I will have a look at both of them in my own time. We have the depth gauge down there, which I think is just related to where you're going in the game, so that's pretty cool. We have our booster pack, and then we have our punch-out stuff. So I'll probably punch out one of these for when I actually want to come around to playing, and then just keep the other ones in one piece, because I don't think I'm going to need as many as I have. Alright, first things first, let's open up our booster pack and see if we can get something cool. I think our rare card is the first card, which is interesting, so let's see what we get first of all. And it is Lava Flow. Interesting, number 166. It's a trap obstacle. The searing heat forces me to turn away, all but scorching my skin and clothes. Well, that's unfortunate. So that is inside Atlantis, I think. We have the rope, which is one I already have. The Atlantean Horseman, very cool. Pretty creepy, but I don't think we've got that card, so that's nice. We have an Atlantean save room. Cool. We have bats, definitely seen bats before. Attack from behind, nice. All or nothing. And dark. Cool. Happy about the Atlantean Horseman. I think he's a pretty cool creature, both in the game and his artwork is pretty nice. Right, let's have a look at our quest deck. So we have a different Lara on the front. We have Lara Croft Spelunker. So very cool artwork. I just love the original Lara design. It's just iconic. So really nice to see that card on the front there. So I think these most of these cards are exclusive to the deck, so this is an exclusive Lara. I think the difference, if I remember rightly, before the numbers were 2233, and now it's 2332, so there are different numbers on there. We have a steel item, Lara Croft Adventurer, so both of those were in the previous deck. Same with the Magnum pistols, the Medipack, shoot trap, hidden exit, run, so these are all the same as the previous deck. The way through, hidden exit, pit trap, just made it, take aim, rough ground. I think this is all the same if I remember rightly. Save point, pit trap, push, dart trap, and dark. Was that bounty? I think that's new. Sometimes it pays to be thorough. Very true. We have bear, nice. Hanging out on the inside near the swimming pool, like you do. Ooh, leather jacket. Very nice pose you're doing there, Lara. We got the wolf pack, like that. Ferocious attack. There's the T-Rex. So is that Tomb Raider 1 or 2 T-Rex? Or was there a T-Rex in Tomb Raider 3? I can't remember. Look again, sister. And good shot. Very cool. Second one of these way through cards. A triggered door, rope, And then here we have different locations, so I expect most of these to be different. Cave entrance, safe cave, treasure cave, skeletal remains. Nice. Dim cavern. These are all places from Tomb Raider 1 by the looks of it. Giant cavern, open cavern, overlook, fork, bat cave, not like the bat cave, wolf bridge, sharp T. Okay, interesting. End of slide, bend left, hidden corner, bat roost, pond. Like that. That's in the Vilcabamba level, village of Vilcabamba, or town or whatever. Hard right, and ooh, Claw of the Cave Bear. That's our treasure in this deck. Very nice, number 20. I think this deck is in better condition than the other one, but it's not like I'm looking for mint condition cards anyway. I'm also going to be picking up some sort of like loose cards and bundles that I can find to try and fill out a collection, so that'd be pretty cool. So that is the Into the Caves quest deck. Very nice. So I do really like the cards. They're not all interesting. I mean, obviously some of the artwork is nice, like the Lara Croft full art Spelunker whatever card, and there's a few of these in the set, so it's nice that you get one with your quest deck. But the majority of the other cards, they're not really anything to write home about, so I can see why they didn't really sell well, because there's one thing to have an interesting game that people actually like and want to play, and then there's another thing just trying to sell a character or a franchise. There's one thing that Pokemon did really well, is that obviously each of the cards, although they didn't have all of the fancy full arts and different holo designs that you can get these days, you still had Pokemon on the cards, right? So you could easily sell a card if it had a Pikachu on it, it doesn't really matter. And people bought Pokemon for Pokemon. Whereas with the Tomb Raider card game, you know, a lot of the cards are just things that aren't characters, they're not anything particularly interesting. Like I said, it's all or nothing. Attack from behind, bats. It's not anything particularly exciting, so you can see why people didn't open packs and go, oh wow, bats. But that makes it all the more interesting for me, because it makes it affordable and collectible, and I have a lot of nostalgia for the original Tomb Raider, so this is really exciting for me personally. So that's 2 out of 4. We have 2 more quest decks to go through, and those are for the Slippery When Wet expansion, which I'm pretty excited to go through. So that'll be on the next video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you then.